Hey guys,
Hey, people.
how y'all doing? So I got inspired the other day when I did that fish soup, and I did another one today with a bunch of vegetables and shrimp. So it started off like vegan, right? But then it became non-vegan right away when I added in the shrimp.
You're watching the Bare Pantry Show.
But everything else to that point was very vegetarian or vegan.
Down at the Barbara show.
Shrimp will give her
The proton. You're gonna have them vegans come for me and say, we don't eat no meat. Because you know what? The animals eat the how do you think go? How do you think go, Joe? The animals eat the grains and then we eat the animal. We don't need no middleman. Isn't that what the people across the street say? We don't need no middleman. I have okra and all in here. So we just came back from a trip to LA.
Right.
And before I get into this, I want to shout out this pretty lady right here. Alright guys, this is Veronica from Orange Walk, and I met her over here at Louis Meat Market. I always meet somebody here. Thank you, Veronica.
Thank you. Thank you. Okay, thank you. When you record this, I could see.
I will put it in on the next video I'll put up, the next cooking video. Her name is Veronica Castillo. I wonder if you're related to Effie, to my cousin Effie, huh? She says she's from Orange Walk. She met me in the store. She struck up a conversation asking me if the pepper sauce, the Marisha pepper sauce at Louis Meat Market is cheaper than that Moy. I said, I don't know. I haven't been to that Moy in forever because I don't buy no counts. I said, but Joe, I think this is going to be in my way. Can we put this somewhere over there? No, put it straight on the table though, Joe. Put it on like the books and stuff over there. Yeah. Yeah, so I'm like, I don't know, I haven't been there. I'm not buying pepper sauce anyways. And I said, I have a lot of that because my dad used to own Bluefield and he left me with a ton of it. And she said, oh, I remember when your mommy passed, were you the one working in the store with your mom? I'm like, no, that's my sister. And then she said, so who the one that do the stuff on YouTube? I'm like, me. But I had on my mask. See? I had on my mask so the lady never know that me. At least I never mask fish the lady. You know what a mask fish, Joe? Kind of like catfish, right? But when you take off your mask, you're ugly. So I'm gonna put a little bit of rice in. Joe said, I never done. See, I could call people ugly if they're ugly. You know why, Joe? Because I call my own self ugly. I tell you when I'm ugly. I look in the mirror and I know when I'm ugly. I don't have to fool myself.
Someday you could get up and look, all right.
Uh-huh.
Someday again you get up and ask yourself, who is this guy? Who is this?
What happened? Especially when you have these things right here. You'll have these things after the sign that get filled with like the sinuses, right? Sinus issue. Your brother have the same thing. I saw that in a picture that we took. It was like swollen in there. My thing is right here. I think right on this eye right here, a vein will throb when I'm tired and eye strain and stuff. It's like, oh God, no, I can't go out in public. How is the soup, babe?
It's good.
You want to cook more at home, but recipes can be overwhelming. That's because most recipes cater to a large group. The solution is my small batch book, No More Leftovers. Enjoy air fryer wings and other appetizers for 2, small batch Belizean breads, main dishes for 2, small batch dishes and drinks and smoothies for 1. You'll be able to stay on your eating plan or diet because my recipes for mini cakes, pies, and cookies only yield enough for you to enjoy a treat and share with a couple of friends or family. Pick up a copy of my small batch book at www.barepantryshow.com. Shop safely and securely at www.barepantryshow.com.
It tastes like I make it.
I opened a bag of stir fry and I put everything in the stir fry except the broccoli because the broccoli give me gas. And I put okra and have onion in here. What else did I put? Some carrots. I peeled a carrot and chopped it up in here.
It's good, people.
I love it. I love the okra in it too. So I want to talk some current events.
What you talking about today?
There's so much going on. First of all, that handsome young man that used to work on Ellen's show, Twitch. He's a dancer, right? He offed himself today, Joe. Well, yesterday. I just heard the news this morning. He offed himself. I can't say the words.
Why?
Don't know. He was 40. He was talented. He looks like such a sweet person. Ellen just put out something beautiful about him. When people were talking about Ellen's workplace was a toxic environment, blah, blah, blah. He's like, no, I didn't see none of that. It was all love. And then he went to a hotel and used the pow pow. I'm taking words from this girl, Gossip Girl XOXO. She uses words that YouTube doesn't catch. A pow pow. You know what a pow pow is, right? Oh, God.
I wonder what made him get to that point.
And he had wife and kids. I used to think one blanket thought that people who did that were selfish. Just point blank, selfish. But now that I see what some people go through mentally,
You can never know what happened.
you could never tell how they felt. Maybe they felt like it's the end of the rope.
Some people are weak to see someone weak.
Well, I think weakness going the same line as selfishness, right? I tried to, like, for instance, the Judd's mother, Naomi. I'm still pissed off at her. Eat, baby, because you eat too fast and then you have to slow down and pace yourself. She wait till that young daughter went to the door. I'm imagining they have like a long driveway out in a country place, and somebody came to offer the mom support because she wasn't doing well mentally at that time. And the girl went to go let the person in, and when they come back, the lady don't do the thing with a pow pow too, right? I was like, that's odd because women don't usually do that. Men usually do it that way. But in any case, I'm still mad at her because she did it right before the awards, it getting inducted into the Country Music Hall of Fame, and they said she couldn't deal with all that she would have to deal with all the eyes on her, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, oh, God.
I mean, still she used to that?
Joe, I'm going to be the first to say I don't understand mental illness.
If you put yourself in that kind of business, what do you expect?
I have a family member that suffers anxiety, and I'm trying hard to understand it. And sometimes I think I do get it, but it's like, and this person thinks it was brought on by adverse reaction to a medication that she took. And I looked it up on Google and it said, yes, the medication can cause this type of stuff too. So.
But what happened when you stop taking the medication?
It's already damaged. It's like nerve damage.
Oh, okay.
You know, nerve damage cannot be repaired.
That's why I don't like to take medication. I take it if I really have to. Otherwise, I'm done.
This is so good, guys. I'm sorry. I'm gonna. Oh God, this is so good. Shout out to the people that's having the storm right now over there on the East Coast, I think, or the Midwest. I don't know where it is. We're gonna find out that I don't know geography. But they have in, I think, Tennessee and in places. Where that considered the South, the Midwest? I don't know. Put down below. What region is Tennessee? And I only know the West, right over here, California. Anyways.
I guess so.
Make this. Before the storm come, make this. I just threw a handful. I seasoned the shrimp. I washed the shrimp off with some lemon juice and water. And then I seasoned it with salt and cayenne. I didn't put any black pepper. And in this soup, I didn't put any black pepper at all. I put white pepper. Shout out to Bella for sending me that white pepper a while back. I didn't want anything black in the soup, see? Only red.
Good.
It's good, right, baby? And you have all the vegetables in there already.
You got a lot of pepper in it, burn too.
Because the cayenne in the soup, the cayenne on the shrimp, and the, what you call the thing, the yellow ginger, the curry, that's hot too. If you guys are going to put the curry, don't put the cayenne. Anyway, that's the first thing today. There was something that I wanted to talk about. I wanted us to do it for the podcast. We might still do it for the podcast. But it was about this woman that punished her little daughter by cutting off all her beautiful hair. Now, Joe, I don't know how old the little girl is. She looked like maybe 12, 13, 14 at the most. They look Latina. The mom looked Latina. This thing really ticked me off because the little girl had all her, little ponytails and all the long curls, everything. And she come right so Joe and pull this strand and cut it close to the quid. I'm like, why? Why? My heart was in my mouth. Do you remember that time when we came back from a trip to LA and we put Jada down in her room because she fell asleep in the car? She was about 3 and a half.
Okay.
And I went to check on her. She was missing from her room, so I went to check the boys' room. She was in Jory's room. It was dark. All of them were taking a nap because we come back like after 7 and we're kind of sleeping on the trip. And I stepped on something soft, right? And when I bent on and pick up the thing, was one of Jada's long curls. Jada went in there, found one of Jory's little paper cutting scissors and cut off her curl for what? I don't know. Oh, I cried. I still have the call somewhere. She has it somewhere. It's like, why? Hair is very important to me. I had long hair behind my knees for many, many years. And when I got married, all my little classmates from college was like, don't ever cut your hair. Don't ever cut your hair. It's so long and pretty, so long and pretty. I cut it later on, and I like the length that I have right now. But I made that decision to do that, right? So anyways, this lady was so evil. Apparently, she had threatened a child before, saying that if she didn't bring up her grades, I think it was about grades, that she was going to punish her by cutting her hair on TikTok, because I guess the little girl liked TikTok. Well, that's the way the kids are going to be nowadays. They're going to be on social media because they're all going to end up being influencers. They're all going to end up making money that way, and I don't have to work no damn 9 to 5 to flip no burgers. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I think the mom did that to be hateful. And she better watch, because that little girl will hate her.
You think you just do it to be funny?
No, funny. No, that's not funny.
I mean, if you put it on TikTok,
No, it wasn't just for content.
Okay.
She did it to embarrass the little girl. And I just learned from a preacher man the other day that hair carries memory. So that's why when people go through a bad season, they chop off all their hair and start a new season, and want all that memory to go with it, right?
So that's why.
There's more soup over there, babe.
That's why we're hot, because I cut off my hair one time and it never grow back. So yes, I cut off my hair one time and never grew back.
Joe,
What?
the lady said, the mama, come closer, darling.
I
Come
got
closer.
it.
The mama said that that's not abuse, because she could have given her some other type of punishment that would have been more like
That's
abusive.
That's
You don't have to give no other punishment that's abusive. You could take things away.
You try to take away the kid's beauty.
Thank you.
That's what you're trying to do.
She jealous because the legal look better than she. And maybe she had looked good in her day, but she just look trifling right now to me. And then she gonna talk about pretty ain't everything. Yes it is. Yes it is. Let me tell you why. People see you first before they hear you. And if you ugly like sin, you don't get in no door to get no job. Look at these people who sing. That guy from the one that sings Shrek, the song. They sing Hallelujah. A group of 4 that sing Hallelujah for Shrek. Okay. The one guy that has the prettiest voice in there, he ugly. Shrek prettier than him. Okay? When he open his mouth and sing, then you see the beauty comes out in him. So, but I didn't see it first. Then he started to sing. So,
well, it's just like anything. I mean, first as you look at a girl, you look at the beauty. Just like a woman.
You look at the looks first.
Right. If you look to a guy, you look at handsome. Then you go from there.
Yeah. So beauty opens the door. Yes, you want the education and the smarts and stuff to keep the door open, but it will open the door. So you can't tell her beauty ain't ish. Yet the mama did it with filters on TikTok or whatever, right? Then they take off the TikTok filters and let's see what you really look like, mother. That's
why I get caught.
Joe, tell the story, okay? You want to let me get off track with all I want to talk about. Tell the story.
Yeah. That's why I get caught with the beauty. Yeah.
Your beauty get you caught?
Your beauty get me caught.
Oh, hell. So then, the next topic I want to talk about.
All right.
This young lady that went down to Cabo, Mexico with 6 other friends, I guess. And they offed her. To me, look like they set it up to beat that young lady and off her, take her out of this world. And I don't see why the FBI not arresting people yet, because the FBI down there in North Carolina is investigating them because Black Twitter got on board and started to push this thing out there on Black YouTube, and they push it. Or else they was going to get away with it, Joe. They have the video showing them beating up the girl. What other else evidence show? I wish I could have beat on a grand jury. And you know what? They're probably going to have to get tried in Mexico. And good luck. Good luck. Because I know somebody who spent 4 years in a Mexico prison and didn't even stand trial. They were just waiting to stand trial. Don't think you have your right to no speedy trial like over here in America. You just, oh God, why? I'm getting a plastic spoon, man. Do you have to scrape it like that? The scraping hurts.
I've got to get
He's deaf and I have sensitive hearing, huh?
I gotta get everything out of the bowl.
That's gonna hurt their ears when they're listening with their earplugs.
Okay.
So these people are like, to me, I think they're hiding in plain sight. Nobody not come pick them up yet. And it's like they better get them because they really went down. I think they planned it from here.
Why they do it? Because I think you can make more money than them. That's about it.
The girl had a successful business. She paid for the trip after they asked her to pay for the trip. And to me, look, and they had it planned.
Oh, so stupid.
Because one of the boy, they show a video with one of the boy when the girl was in the bed. I think she was already gone from this earth. They said no, she was sleeping. And he was like, we got us her first body. What the hell? They're chanting over her. Speaking of which, did Jada show you that video this morning? Several videos where I had another train of thought, where the Tesla car, the electric car, driving at the graveyard, and you see all the spirits, because the Tesla car is all electric and it has the electric energy, and you see the spirits. Did you see that?
You see this?
You guys go look it up.
I thought you said it clearing the car off. That's what she was.
No, when they drive, you see the ghost and they walk. Go Google it, guys. Google. But
And I gotta buy me an electric vehicle and drive in the graveyard.
no me. You're going by your own. Not me. No, I'm not anything go home. Oh, speaking of which, this was the next topic I wanted to talk about. But before I get into that topic, guys, I want to let you know that Joe's working on the small bedroom right behind this wall, Joshua's bedroom that he used to have. And pretty soon it'll be ready as my studio. I can't have no professional studio like these other people with $1,000 mic and this, that, yada, yada. And we're going to do our best to buffer the sound, because right now the sound is not echoing out here because this is the big room and it has all these chairs and tables and stuff.
The reason why it echo right now is because everything is outdoor.
Okay, empty.
No
We're going to put up
carpet or
drapes
nothing.
and spread a carpet on it.
When the carpet used to be in everything, you never used
That's
it.
true. When I put wood floor though, right? What do you call it?
Laminate.
Laminate wood floor, like where they in the kitchen. Yeah, it's gonna look good soon. He just took off the popcorn off the ceiling. Today he has to go plaster whatever he gouged out by mistake when he took the popcorn down. That's a messy thing. I wish I had the money to pay somebody to come take it out of the rest of my house, but it starts at $3,500.
They come do the same thing.
Come to what same thing?
I mean, they're gonna have to move everything out of here.
But they don't clean up the mess, and you don't have to touch the asbestos. You should have seen Joy in his little outfit. I feel like it has asbestos. We didn't test it. So we took it down out of Jory's old room. Joshua has that room now. We took it out of Joshua's room. We're not going to touch Jada's room or my room, but later on I want us to touch the hallway.
They say
And out here, and then the laundry room. Huh?
They say the popcorn have asbestos? Why?
Most of them do.
Okay.
This popcorn went up in the 1990s though, so maybe not. This thing got up in the 60s. The man put that up right before we bought the house. So there's this character out there named Derek Jackson. Jaxin, I think he spells his name. He's always in the bloggers' mouths because he's one of those Steve Harvey type people, Joe, that comes out and talk about how to deal with women. Like he's telling women, let me rephrase it. It's not how to deal with women. He's telling women how to deal with men. Okay. You see how Steve Harvey like that, right? And he out there doing the most, apparently, allegedly. So that's not what I want to talk about because nobody else can sue me. I don't know what the man do. You guys go look up his story. So the wife came out a couple weeks ago and she started to say anybody that's talking trash about her name or his name out there, because I guess people were spreading it out there, he was cheating again. And she started to speak a curse over people, Joe. And she was speaking the 109 Psalm. Child, she don't know what she effing with because you don't want to mess with that Psalm. That is serious business. Even Larry Reed Live gonna put out that she don't know. Somebody did not teach her nothing. Ooh, you cannot speak that curse, that Psalm. Did I say Psalm? Psalm. That Psalm over people unless that person's really falsely accusing you and attacking you. If the person's not attacking you and you speak that curse, it's gonna come back on you and your children. I'm like, this girl is crazy. You know your man out there to do stuff and you all could speak curse?
You come back and hear mama and children and about head grandma.
You come back and she only picked the name because it look like they part. No. It look like they separating, divorcing something. I'm like, you stupid. And then the side piece to send she pictures like, do that to me one more time. Once is never enough. That's what she doing. That's what she doing. I'm saying all kind of things in my brain that I can't tell you guys publicly. So that the side girl is sending pictures and videos.
So there's a big fight going on?
Well, they look like a whole fool to put curse on people.
Not the shrimp.
I'm glad the shrimp didn't get too hard. And when you heat it up, because this is the second day. Okay, sit upright. We don't like doing mukbang. We're gonna have a table, a round table in the studio. We're gonna sit on real chairs, not the couch. And 2 different cameras will be on us, so that Jonah have to just slouch back. I don't know why this pillow do this to you. How come I sit upright?
I guess you get a stronger back.
Younger, stronger back.
I guess I get an old man back.
You guys hear Cora? Listen. Shh.
Why she want to come here or something?
Cry.
Man,
Stop.
it's that.
Cora cried just like a little baby. That's how she cries. So do you like my little concoction?
It's good.
I like a creamy type soup, but I can't deal with milk.
Yeah.
You know, like when you used to do fish chowder and stuff. If I want to do fish chowder, I'm going to put coconut milk again. I enjoy it.
It's still milk, yeah.
So I think we covered all the topics that I wanted to speak on today in this mukbang, Joe. Did you have anything you wanted to say?
Guess that's about it.
Shout out again to Miss Veronica Castillo. The first time, do you remember the name of the first person we met when we went to that store?
Not really.
Ariel Sedasi.
Okay.
And then the next person, and that's a guy. He says his name is Ariel, but it's spelled A-R-E-L, Ariel. And then the next person is Roy West.
Right, well, yeah.
And then now Veronica Castillo. I don't know if I'm always going to remember these people's name, but these people made my trip to LA worthwhile because they always come with love and support and just an enjoyment to say, oh, you know, you're here. Okay, you're legit. You're real. You really do live in California, like you said. Yeah, so I would like to do a meet and greet. Honestly, I would, but I have a fear of doing a meet and greet. You want to know what my fear is, babe?
What is it?
That nobody would show up. I'm not afraid of the people that are going to come, like if somebody's going to harm me. I don't have that fear. But I fear that nobody would show up. They'll say, yes, girl, I'm going to meet you at Walk and Don't Walk at 2 o'clock on Sunday afternoon. Be there or be square. And I'll be there, and I'm going to turn into a square peg and then I'll show up. And Belize people is notorious for showing up late. And if I say 2 o'clock and 2:05 come and nobody come, Joe and say, let's go home. He didn't even say a lie.
Nope, I can't. I hate to wait. If you say get here at 2, I'm gonna be there at 2.
No, you want to be there 10 to 2, quarter to 2.
10 to 2. And the longest I gonna wait on somebody is 10 minutes. After that, I'm gone.
And he gonna be cussing the whole 10 minutes. He not gonna be pleasant. He gonna be railing up. Who there people? Who there people that are important? Oh God! And if you think he's bad, meet his son Jory. He worse. He will. Oh my God! He won't even wait 10 minutes.
Yeah.
He gone.
I'm sorry to wait 10 minutes because I'm getting older now.
None of my kids are late for anything. Everybody has a good sense of time because time is the only thing that we have to exchange for anything that we need. Do you realize that?
That's true.
when you get a job. I need more hours.
Yeah.
Give me more hours on the clock here. That's time you're exchanging to do the work to get paid, right? The same thing with YouTube.
Just like when people tell you, oh, I thought you want to do YouTube just because you like it.
H with a capital B. Why? So 2 different people tell me that. I thought you only did YouTube because you like doing it. What? No, this is my job. I want to get paid just like anybody else because I invest a lot of my, not just equipment and money for equipment, but time.
Some people got a job out there that don't like it, but then trade the time because they need the money.
Joe, how many hours a day you think I spend like editing? Not filming, but editing.
All night.
Well, a good 5 hours a day, right? Because I'm not just editing videos like this to put on YouTube. I'm editing for Amazon. I'm filming and editing for Amazon. And I'm also filming and editing for Instagram now. They hit me up, child. And they're like, hey, how'd you like to make some money off of your reels? And you know, Meta, Facebook owns Instagram, right? And I've been doing the reels for Facebook. Look, God, I need like 7 videos to hit 10,000 views by next week, Tuesday the 20th. Oh, God, I don't know if I'm going to do it this month. I'm trying. But they hit me up and they say, put up, for every video that you put up, we're going to pay you $10. Oh, child, I run to my hard drive. I got probably 1,000 reels already, right? I couldn't even times that. How many times that high?
What?
$10 times 1,000. How much is that? Is it 10,000? Huh? Is it 10,000? Yeah. So I said, oh, money come to me now. You hear me calling you? When I rush up and sign up for the thing, they tell me 5 videos. $50 damn. And I can't even get the payout because they don't pay out till you hit 100. Now, because Meta owns Facebook and Instagram, maybe I'll get the $50 for the month of December because they'll pay it in with the rest of the money I'm already getting paid for the reels. Maybe, I don't know. I don't even put up regular videos anymore at Facebook because they don't get any views. I get $25 every now and again off of that. I just be putting up the reels because I try to do the challenges, right? So any platform that comes to me, if TikTok come and say, hey, we'll pay you some money if you do X, you're going to see me posting things on TikTok. That's what I do. I just do what they tell me to do because this is my form of income. You know, I wish that YouTube alone would make me the money like some other people, but YouTube alone ain't doing it. I tell you, I watch this girl do van life, a woman, and she just started in June. She's already making over $10,000 a month doing YouTube, and her videos are not, they're not special, I wouldn't say. I mean, if you like that type of, you know, stuff, you like it, but I watch other van lifers where they show sceneries and just adventure and blah, 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 and the editing is so like, oh, precise and over the top, and they have a drone that flies. I know they have to have a drone.
That's sometimes they don't want that professional looks all the time. They want sometimes.
Do you think that's what it is for real?
I think that sometimes that's it. They want something natural. They want to say, oh, you guys want to do it the professional way and all kinds.
Because the girl that I'm telling you about up in the Oregon coast that does it professional, where I think they even have a drone to show things above. I don't think it's stock photography or stock videos. I think they're recording all that stuff because it's a whole group of them, right? She don't make a whole lot of money, and I checked this on Social Blade. She makes a couple $1,000s a month. She still does like another job on the side. I'm like, why is she not making money when this lady over here making money? And I find her stuff to be quite boring. I'm sure the person's a nice person. That's what I'm not calling their names. I'm sure she's a very nice person, but the stuff that she puts out is boring to me. I don't like when she cooks. I don't like when she eats, and that happens at the end, so I don't watch through to the end. I'll watch the first part just to see what she's saying about the weather. I think I'm just interested to know how the weather is. You know, and it's like, okay. Like how cold it was in the van, and I want to know where they use the bathroom. I'm nosy as hell. I don't want to see your stovetop and your cooktop and what you're cooking against some vegan meal. I want to know where you use the bathroom. Why do you have to go use the bathroom in a rest stopper? Why don't you use that toilet that you have in there? The little white girl says she used her toilet. And
you know how you do it? You climb the tree and go on top of the tree and you use it. That's what I used to do when I was a kid. I mean, in the country. I climbed the tree.
Like the monkey then?
Yep, going.
I stoned it from up there?
When you drop it, it's all like a big.
Joe, sit for me. I try to turn my neck like this. I'm hurting.
When you drop it, sound like a big hard green mango.
Oh my God. Okay, Joe, I'm going to cut out all of this. I swear to God, I'm not going to put none of this in. This is gross after we just ate. People are eating, watching this stuff. Oh my God. Oh my God. No. You guys, I'm cutting out all of this. It's gross as hell. Yeah, so it just, like the little girl up in the Oregon coast says, I think doing YouTube is luck. I really do think that it is luck. Because I think that other girl happened to this lucky thing where the people that watch her like the content she puts out. I happen to not like that
You
content.
gotta have, the people gotta like the content. It's like how good it's good, and they don't like it, it's not gonna work.
And I think like Joe said, sometimes you get too professional, they don't like it. Like, you know, I started off in the dark and then I got lighting and I got some camera. It's not even expensive cameras, guys. I don't have no camera that costs more than $800. I buy the cameras when they drop on sale for $500-$600, right?
That's still
And
too
this
expensive.
light, one of my viewers gave me this light set up right here. Portia Higginbotham, never forgot that she did that. And yeah, I'm getting a whole room now as a studio, but it's just gonna be a room. You know, I want a lot of things in that room. I want to have a section for sewing. I want to have 2 walls for
You want a
back
lot
wall.
of
I want a
things?
green screen wall.
She want a lot of things in a 10 by 10 room.
That's the size of the thing your man built for me. The cabinet, the thing outside.
Yeah.
The shed was going to be 10 by 12.
But this is 10 by 10.
You know that 2 feet make a difference, not
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
How big is our room? Our bedroom? Let's measure and see how big our bedroom
10,
is.
10 by 12.
Just that bigger?
These houses, back in these days, they don't build no big bedroom in these houses.
Because they never used to have TV and stuff in the bedroom. Like, this living room is not made for a TV. It's made for to sit and talk. You know, this house was built in 64. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching. If you like what we talked about here today, comment below, like the video, and check out this one that I have set up there for you, okay?
This is the Beth Pantry Show.